Hey everyone, I'm back with another video. Today I'll be doing another unboxing on a knife I got this morning. It shipped on the 10th, but I had ordered it a few weeks prior. But since this is actually a Case Collectors Club knife, and they took a while for some reason, but I think I know why it would have took them a while. But let's get right into it. Here is the little tag they put on the actual box, which is, I guess this is the box they want to have it carried in. It's a 2022. Let's see if I can make that focus. It's not going to focus. So it says CCC Natural Bone Smooth Barehead Trapper 6154W S35VN, and it comes with a wooden display box. But this is a little bit different than your average trapper, having smooth natural bone, it's Barehead and a Wharncliffe, and it's S35VN. So let's get right into it. Let me open this up since I have not seen it yet. And we're gonna get my live reaction. I'm hoping it's a very pretty knife. Case wraps their boxes very nicely, so let me figure out how to crack this open. And I will get right to it. Hold on one second. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, that took way longer than it should have. So let me pull out all this stuff and we can see exactly what this contains. All right, so it's nicely wrapped. There you can see the name of it again. Same exact thing that was on the outside of the box. Super nicely wrapped. There you can see Case XX Collectors Club 2022 Trapper Collectible. So, and then of course, nicely laminated, I do like this, certificate of authenticity. Very glad it comes with this. Super cool. WR Case & Sons Cutlery is proud to introduce a limited production run Barehead Trapper, offered exclusively to members of the Case Collectors Club. This knife features smooth natural bone handles, a stonewashed satin finished S35VN Wharncliffe blade, the CCC oval shield, a satin finish bolster, and nickel silver components. The blade features a thumb hole and is engraved with Case's long tail C serialization. Production of this offering is limited to 250 pieces and is presented in a wooden box. So very nice. Has the date and the item number up there. Has the Case Collectors Club logo, obviously. Nothing on the back of this. So let's open up this box. Open it like this. Got my Westline here to open it. Let's see if I can get there with that. I don't want to damage the box. Let's tear it open. I guess the sticker is on the box itself, so I don't want to have to worry about tearing that off. All right, well, let's open this up. All right, there's Case Collectors Club. Has a foam insert over it. Let's take that out. Finally get to see the trapper. There it is. That is very pretty. I hope it's coming across on the camera how nice and clean this white natural bone is. That is gorgeous. Let me take this out. So, well, I'll show you the box. There it is. It fits the trapper right there, nice and easy. Of course, it has a perfect insert for it. There's the foam. Let's close it back up. Let's look at the knife. Here is the natural bone Wharncliffe trapper. So the camera is not picking it up, but the bone is, of course, kind of an off-white color. It's more yellow, but it is real natural bone from, they call it genuine bovine bone. It's from cows from Brazil, I think. Shin bone from cows from Brazil. So there you can see the Case Collectors shield, if it'll focus, hopefully. There you can see that. It's Case XX Collectors Club. And then this one has fluted bolsters right there with that, and they are satin finish, kind of like that other Wharncliffe trapper I just got. There's the back of it. Let's focus that back in, hopefully. There it is. And this one has nickel silver pins and liners. There you can see kind of a gap, but that's okay. This one's very nice. Blade is straight down the center, luckily. Let's open this up. It has a punch through hole, indicating that it is S35VN. Let's see what number I got. Hopefully that can, there it is, 94. And there you can see it is a 2022 knife. You can see the tang, that's a physical stamp. And then there is the, actually, I'm reading that wrong, aren't I? 194, there it is. I can barely make it out on this stonewash blade, but that's okay. You can see that it is etched there. Hopefully you can see that. 194 is what I'm reading. Let's flip it over, look at the pattern number. There you can see USA 6154W S35VN. See the snap. Ooh, that snap is really nice. And I bet this blade is sharp, sharp, sharp. But there you can see it is nickel silver liners instead of the brass liners, which is nice. Let me show this up to the light. There is some light coming through on the back, but that doesn't really make much difference to me. This isn't really going to be leaving its home in that box. But I just want to come on here, show you my newest purchase from the Case Collectors Club. This is a very, very nice knife. Very glad to have it. Let's check that. Ooh, that's very nice. I'm really enjoying these Barehead Wharncliffe trappers. Of course, this is my second one, but I know there's plenty out there being made. But very pretty knife. Glad to have the natural bone. I need more just plain smooth natural bone in my life. And more S35VN. Of course, that's their new modern steel they're using. Of course, on their modern EDC line, they're using the same exact S35 with the stonewash finish. On the West line, the Marilla, the Kinzu, and a few other knives they're making. So, a cool addition to my collection. Let's put it back in its home. Take that foam insert to cover it back up. Let's see. It'll fit just very snugly down in there. And I will cover it back up and close it up. Very nice knife. Thank y'all for watching. I hope y'all have a great rest of y'all's day. Make sure you leave any thoughts and comments down below. Thank you very much.